Hey, so it's Friday. Thank goodness. Friday the 27th. And I didn't get a shoot in yesterday. I was toast at the end of the day yesterday, and while I kind of really wanted a day to day record of this time, um, you know, I just had to cut myself a break yesterday, and that's important. You all should feel free to cut yourself a break as much as you possibly can, too. Today was another really kind of rough day. Uh, and I know I said I was going to talk to you about human touch, and I actually did some research on this topic last night. It's the first time I've done research for one of these videos. I feel like I should get a new merit badge or something, but I'm not going to. Sorry. I will do it, but not today. Today was hard. Um, I'm gonna keep this kind of short. I just didn't want to skip 2 days in a row. Uh, and I'm just gonna tell you a couple of unique coronavirus related things that happened today. So one thing that happened is that I've been having sniffles and a sore throat on and off for the last week. Sometimes it's more on, sometimes it's more off. And yesterday, my husband had a fever on and off, and at one point in the day, it was pretty concerning how bad he felt. So, um, so when I realized today that I uh, had run out of one of my prescriptions and needed to refill it from the pharmacy, I felt really stressed about going out because we all want to be socially responsible and make sure that we're not making other people sick as well. So, but I really had to get these pills. And our pharmacy does deliver, but only on certain days, and today was not one of those days. So I I called the pharmacy, got the refill going, and they do offer curbside pickup. So that was the plan. And then I don't know what you want to call it, a lapse of judgment or a overwhelming desire to see other humans that I like. In this case, the owner of my favorite, or no, I shouldn't say that. One of my two favorite coffee shops in town. There are only two coffee shops in town, but I like them both a lot. Um, or maybe it was just a desire for the comfort of something normal that I like a iced mocha. I really wanted one. So whatever it was, I called the proprietor, said they were open and they would do curbside pickup, and she took my order. I tried to give her my card number over the phone. She didn't want to do that, so so when I hung up the phone, I had one moment of like, yay, great, I'm gonna get my mocha. And then the next second I was like, holy crumbs, what am I doing? I really putting this poor lady at risk just because I really want this particular drink? Also, they make a really good Cobb salad, so that too. So I immediately felt incredibly guilty and stressed. So I did everything I could. I washed my hands. First, I put everything that I was going to take with me next to the door. And I washed my hands super thoroughly for like a minute. Didn't touch anything, walked straight to the door. I'd also put a bottle of disinfecting wipes by the door with my stuff. Um, got the wipes, wiped down my phone and my debit card, and my car keys. After wiping them all, I even wiped down the container of the wipes. After that, I put on disposable gloves, and I didn't touch anything except the things I had already wiped down. And then I took the wipes with me, and as I was going through my way, I wiped down our doorknob, I wiped down the gate latch, I wiped down the car handle, I wiped down everything in the car I thought I was going to touch. And turns out you actually touch a lot of things when you're in the car, more than I thought. So, but I did have the wipes with me, so as I discovered something new that I had to touch that I hadn't wiped yet, I wiped it. Drove to the pharmacy, and then realized that I couldn't unlock my phone without my thumbprint, and my thumbprint was not readable by the phone without taking my gloves off. So I uncovered the thumb of my hand and called the pharmacy. They brought the prescription out. The woman just I had the window rolled down. She just walked over, said hi, and put the bag right on my car seat. She didn't touch anything. I didn't touch anything. I went to the coffee shop, and right before, one of the gals came out to give me my food and take my card. And right before I gave her my card, I wiped it down again. When she gave it back to me, I wiped it down again. I drove back home. I wiped off the handles of the bag of the food. I didn't get to wipe off the containers that the food came in because the kids fell upon it like vultures when I got home. They're pretty tired of granola bars and freezer waffles at this point. And then, so finally I got home with all the things I needed, and yes, so I did the best I could, and it was exhausting. It was completely exhausting. So that's what you got to do to go to the pharmacy. Well, at least if you have sniffles and you are trying hard not to get other people sick, I guess. Yes, that's part of our world right now. And then, but the other thing that happened today was actually really cool. So, someone on our town Facebook group said that in this other place, they were doing a nightly howl or scream or something to just get it all out. And so they said, let's do it tonight at 8 p.m. And I had to work really late tonight. I worked until 9. And I was having a frustrating time because, I had besides the whole leaving the house incident, there were other things that happened today that were just hard. But at 8 o'clock, and I'd forgotten about the howl, at 8 o'clock, I suddenly started hearing it. And I heard all these howls and answering howls. And I went outside, and my kids had come outside, and we all howled together, and it was so fun because we would howl and then someone would howl back in response, and we did it back and forth several times, and it was this really beautiful moment where, after working all by myself in my office today and feeling profoundly lonely, I felt a little less alone. And it's things like that, that are going to get us through this. It's thinking outside the box of ways we can connect with each other, ways we can help each other. it's the time to stick together as best we can. Because this is hard. It's crazy hard. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'm looking forward to relaxing. I've decided on our family schedule that there are no requirements for Saturdays. You can do whatever you want. Everyone, there's no family time, there's no nothing. We all are just gonna hang out in our pajamas and probably play video games all day. And that is totally fine. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Do whatever you gotta do to get by. And I'll talk to you soon.